What's up, y'all? It's your girl Jay Renee with Prison Riot Radio. I hope that you're doing well. This afternoon, we got a brother on the phone by the name of Gregory Robinson Jr. He has a book called The Wisdom of Creation, The Turtle. We're going to talk more about the book, his inspirations behind that, and what the future might hold. All right, bro. How you doing?
I'm all right, Jay Renee. How are you today?
I'm doing pretty well. Thank you so much. We appreciate you definitely for coming on and to talk to us about your book.
Well, I appreciate you for allowing me to share it with the world.
Yeah, 100%, bro. So let's jump right into it. Tell the people a little bit about yourself and where you from.
Yeah, I'm Greg Robinson Jr., as the sister said. I'm from Beckley, West Virginia, currently now full time in the state of North Carolina, extraordinary amount of time. But it's not about me, it's all about this turtle right here. What I have for the world is a 4-series book series from Wisdom of Creation. First one dealing with a turtle. Something marvelous, something beautiful, compact, straight to the point.
Okay. So how long have you been writing?
What was that?
I said, how long have you been writing? What's some of your inspirations?
Oh, I've been writing probably right now for about 3 years.
Okay.
But I was inspired. I was inspired over 20 years ago. Met a young man by the name of Kwame T. I love the way he would get into it, how serious he was, how he connected with the people. He just knew how to tell stories. So over the years, I could never forget how good he was, especially when I started to see his work and hear the people talk about him. I used to tell myself one day, someday I'll be able to reach out and get the kids. So years passed by, I met a young princess, and she was always asking questions about the turtle, wanting to save the turtles. So I told her to write down on paper why the turtle's so important. So when she did, I ended up making a whole story about the turtle, sharing it with a couple of brothers around me. They was like, wow, bro, you got to put this turtle out there for the world. The world needs the turtle. That's how that came about. Now I'm trying to introduce the turtle to the world.
Okay, dope story. So I know that you we wanted a little snippet into the book without giving it all away. So read us the introduction to it.
I give you the introduction. So the introduction goes, whether we are guided by religious or scientific texts and values, we can all agree that nature presents some extraordinary creatures that we can learn from. The unabashed freedom of the eagle as he spreads his wings and soars across the horizon. The brilliant, unparalleled teamwork of ants. The amazing communication capabilities of dolphins. Each of these exemplifies mastery of self, the full understanding and utilization of one's best character traits and capabilities. As human beings, our greatest vehicle to travel towards success is ourselves. More plainly put, becoming our best self provides us with the best opportunity to achieve our goals. But first and most importantly, we must get to know our true self, learn our weakness and strengths, that mastery of self is possible. Mastery of self is a choice. Striving to become successful is also a choice. If we choose to believe that the wisdom of our Creator is as flawless as the sun, moon, and stars, and we're willing to allow the magnificent beauty of creation to be our guide, anything is possible. As a people, we have continually looked towards to each other for actions and behavior to emulate. But we continue to find error in our ways. Why? Because mankind is far from perfect. This is why we should now turn our attention to creation, because creation does not deviate from its natural order by choice. That's the introduction right there.
That's a very deep poem, brother. I want to ask you this. You said specifically that you wanted to reach back out, reach out to the kids. So what made you want to, help children as opposed to, writing maybe just any type of fiction book or, something for adults?
Well, from day one, I love kids. But this situation that I'm in now, I wish this upon no one. And all I see now in this place is kids. So I told myself, what am I going to do? How can these kids get to hear what they need to hear and maybe inspire them to turn a whole other direction? So my love for the kids allowed for me to write these books right now, what I have coming out. In this first book, which was Wisdom of Creation, the turtle. The turtle named Nick. She comes to teach the world about patience, ponders, and acceptance. You know, in life we have to have patience.
Yeah.
To be able to endure the things that go on, to be able to reap the good benefits of life. You know, you have to be able to accept your situations, accept you as a person. This way you can grow to be a better person. And you need to be able to ponder over everything, because without pondering, you wind up for the same amount of time or doing something worse than what I did in life, because we never clearly thought it out. And this is the reason why I wanted to reach out to the kids. I wanted to be able to utilize their whole abilities, their thinking abilities, their moving, their seeing, whatever it may be within them, to be able to take a better turn in life than taking the wrong turn in life by being distracted by the illusions in this world.
That's extremely noble, brother. I appreciate that. I know that there's others that will appreciate it as well. You know, I'm very big on the youth and the importance of cultivating them and teaching them and protecting them. So my hats is definitely off to you in that regard. So let me ask you, what animals can we anticipate? Can we know a couple of the upcoming animals? Can we know one? Can we get one, bruh? Can we know one? You don't have to. I don't do
one more animal that's gonna come out.
Yeah, if you want to. You know, I don't do peer pressure.
Okay.
You know.
This is what we have. So we have the turtle right now. We have turtle and Nix. We have turtle and Nix in the regular version. We have it coming out in the Spanish. The turtle and Nix right now, it's out on Amazon.com. Then it's also come out in the Spanish version, just as well as the Islamic version for the people too. I'm trying to make sure everybody in the world get a piece of the turtle.
Beautiful.
But once the turtle take his ride, I got something special. It's about a dolphin.
Okay.
My granddaughter, she used to star in the book. And her and the dolphin is coming to the world to teach everybody about communication. Because as we know right now, what we don't have is communication in this world. And I'm a firm believer that had we had the truth communicated to the people, other than taking the truth, making out a lie communicated to the people about who we are, then a lot of people would probably still be alive at this moment.
Right.
You see what I'm saying? We wouldn't have been hanging in trees, or people would have been getting shot, killed, or anything of that nature had the truth been communicated. And just as well inside of your own home, being able to communicate with your father, your mother, your brother, your sister, being able to sit down and talk to them. So the next book is special too. Everything I got, it ups the other one. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's awesome, bro. I ain't gonna pry no more. I think that's really awesome. And, I'm looking forward to seeing this one, reading this one, and the series that come along. You said it's gonna be a total of 4 books, so we definitely want to make sure we're looking out for that. I know our time is limited,
Right.
So I wanted to ask you: do you have any shout outs that you would like to give?
Well, I like to give shout outs to all the youth in the world. Pay attention. You don't have to move fast for nobody. You know, I want to give a shout out to my lovely daughter, my wife, my mom, my family, you, Kwam, just everybody. Most important, I thank Allah for allowing me to be able to talk to the people. You know, without God in our life, nothing happens.
Most definitely there, bro. So, lead the people with some gems, some jewels. Something that you could be speaking to the youth, you could be speaking to your peers. Just drop some gems on them. I know you got some.
So I'm going to give them one more gem from the book, and it's dealing with trust. Trust is to have firm belief in the honesty, reliability, etc. of another. Trust is faith. We all believe that we need another earthly being to trust in, someone to confide in, someone with whom we can entrust our most precious jewels. Because of our difficulties in believing in ourselves, we turn to another to pull us through. This misunderstanding of trust is the ultimate hindrance of our stability. When you travel the land on this day, travel with the assurance of your own ability to conquer every obstacle you face. If there's any doubt in your abilities, surely there should be no doubt in someone else's. Ask yourself, in whose hands would you